Hi friends, this is Miss C, and welcome back. We are going to do a word workout with the k sound.
Materials.
Go ahead and put your thinking caps on. Are you ready? We have 2 learning targets for today. Please follow along with me as I read them. Our first learning target is I can read and spell words with K, CK, and IC. Our second learning target is I can use my knowledge of sounds and syllables to read and spell words.
Transition song.
Do you know the words will write? The words will write. The words will write. Do you know the words will write when we sort our words today?
Word work.
We've been working on words that have the k sound at the end. Now it is time to practice reading and spelling these words. We have 3 categories to put them in. We have the first column, K, the second column, CK, and the last column with IC. And we are going to decide which column the words fall into, and they all make the k sound. Good luck! How do you pronounce this word? Basic. Which column does the word basic belong in? We hear the k sound at the end of basic, and it is spelled IC. Let's try another. What is this word? Sleek. Which column does the word sleek belong in? We also hear the k sound at the end of this word, and it is spelled with a K. How do you pronounce this word? Fleck. Which column does the word fleck belong in? We also have the k sound at the end of the word, and it is spelled with a CK. Let's try another. How do you pronounce this word? Garlic. Which column do you think garlic belongs in? We have the k sound at the end of this word, and it is spelled with IC. Keep up the good work. Let's try again. What does this word say? Smack. Which column does the word smack belong in? We also hear the k sound at the end of this word, and it is spelled with a CK. All right, here is our last one. How do you pronounce this word? Squeak. Which column does the word squeak belong in? We have the k sound at the end again, and it is spelled with just a K. If you got them correct or tried your best, go ahead and show me your celebration hands. All right, let's try to sort different words on each of the stars. Remember, all of these words will have the k sound at the end. Good luck. How do we pronounce our first word? Elastic. Which star does the word elastic belong on? We have the k sound at the end of this word, and it is spelled with an IC. Let's try another word. How do you pronounce this word? Shrunk. Which star does the word shrunk belong on? We heard the k sound at the end again, and it is spelled with just a K. Let's try another word. How do you pronounce this word? Spark. Which star does the word spark belong on? We heard the K sound at the end of spark, and it is spelled with a K. All right, scholars, this is our last word. How would we say this word? Crock. Which star does the word crock belong on? It has the K sound at the end, and it is spelled with a CK. Awesome work, friends. Let's do one last activity today, and we are going to look at a few more words to figure out where we can divide them into syllables to help us read them. Go ahead and put your syllable sleuth hat on. It is time to be a detective. Let's look at our first word. Static. How many vowels are in the word static? We have 2 vowels. Go ahead and yell out the 2 vowels in the word static. We have A and I. I want you to clap out the word static to tell us how many syllables we have. Static. We have 2 syllables. Let's look at our first syllable, which is close. So we know it will have a short A sound. The first syllable will say stat. Here goes the K sound at the end again, and it will say ick. When we put both syllables together, what word do we have? Static. Let's try another. We have the word Titanic. I want you to yell out all of the vowels you see in the word Titanic. We have I, A, and I. Now I want you to clap out the word Titanic to see how many syllables we have. Titanic. We have 3 syllables. Let's look at our first syllable. It is an open syllable, so we know this I will make a long I sound. Tie. Let's look at our second syllable. We have a closed syllable, so we know it will have a short A. So the second syllable would say tan. Here goes the K sound at the end again, and we know the third syllable will say ick. When we put all of the syllables together, what word do we have? Titanic. All right, here is our last one, syllable sleuths. We have the word robotic. Go ahead and yell out all of the vowels in the word robotic. We have O, and I. Now let's clap out this word to see how many syllables we have. Robotic. We have 3 syllables. Let's look at our first syllable. We see this is an open syllable, so we are going to have a long O. The first syllable will say row. Let's look at our second syllable. This is a closed syllable, so our second syllable will say bot. Here goes this K at the end again, so we know our third syllable is going to say ick, which is also a closed syllable. When we put all of the syllables together, what word do we have? Robotic. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Awesome work being a detective.
Closing reflection.
How can you ask for help so you can grow and flourish as a reader and writer? Try to find more words with the K sound at the end and look for which spelling pattern they have. Keep practicing, keep up the great work, and I can't wait to see you next time.